Ever go through any fast food phases? Like, you're out and about, you're shopping, you just watched a movie, you're on a date, your date rejects to kiss you after you worked up all that courage to lean in for it, so you get hungry and get the cravings for one place and one place only? That was me. Well, not the date stuff, just the hunger. Sometime during college, I went through a Wendy's food phase, so my mom and I went to eat. When we got there, the place was empty, except for one other guy, so we grabbed to dine in and sat down. Normally, most people sit somewhere along the windows when the place is empty, or when it's full if there's still a spot. At least I do. I'm introverted like that, but that day we decided to sit dead center. As we were quietly eating, my mind decided to wander, as minds tend to wander sometimes. You know, sometimes you just can't help it. The quiet atmosphere, your companion's too busy eating to speak to you and vice versa. And sometimes you just like to zone out and imagine what's not there, like you're in a movie. Yeah. And since there were no windows right beside me to look off into, my eyes just drifted to the first window in the distance. I feel like to anyone watching, I might have had a dreamy look, or maybe I looked constipated. We'll never truly know. But it turned out that the spot I was focusing on happened to be right beside the head of the only other guy I mentioned earlier. I'm not sure how long I was staring at that spot, but I do know that what snapped me out of it was him shifting. When I came back to reality, I accidentally locked eyes with him, and he was glaring, at me obviously. It was uncomfortable to say the least. I immediately looked away, hoping, praying that he didn't think I was staring at him. I don't think he was happy with it and didn't want to let me off too easily, so everywhere I looked, he would shift himself into my line of vision. I don't know. Maybe I should have turned my head in a different direction than face his general vicinity, but I wasn't thinking then. So everywhere I moved my eyes, oh, there he was! Oh man. Thinking back on it, I'm sure he felt uncomfortable when it looked like I was staring at him for no reason, but the way he handled it afterward, it still makes me laugh. I mean, who does that? I remember his eyes were wide open, but his brow was still furrowed. It was like he was asking, "Do you like what you see?" It wasn't until we left and got in the car that I told my mom what happened. She just laughed. Apparently she hadn't noticed a thing. So, moral of the story. Don't zone out eating a homestyle sandwich.